Tonight on The Batch Boys, this episode is something of a victory lap. It all starts right now. Welcome to The Batch Boys. We are boys who love The Batch. I'm Ryan S.
I'm Casey S.
I'm Jake C.
I'm Alex F.
It's all the boys.
Full House.
Woo.
Praise
Yeah.
Christ for that.
Hey, praise Christ for bringing us all together. A lot of faith talk on tonight's episode of The Batch, which
Oh, yeah.
really jazzes us up.
Oh, for sure. It's the most religious show in the game.
We're
and, and honestly, Monday is my mass.
Nah, absolutely. And I consider ourselves...
Bachelor.
That's why we don't go to mass on Sunday. Is because we already have mass on Monday.
No, it is our Sabbath.
What
It
do we
is
do in the
day.
off season? You say? Still not go to mass.
No, we revisit
We
the
store
Gospels.
Yeah.
We store up our spirituality.
We read the Old Testament.
That
We watch old seasons.
That time is for reflection.
We fast.
Yeah, that's when one of our New Year's is. So that
Well, we consider ourselves spiritual leaders in the Bachelor Nation, I think. We're men of
Yes.
Christ. We're men of faith. And,
Yeah.
and so I think tonight's episode is dedicated to Christ.
absolutely, this one's for you, big man. Hey, then, thanks for the blessings, thanks for the spoils. This one's for you.
Absolutely. And I think because...
I hope to see you swinging above me one day.
with his
skyscraper to
Wow.
skyscraper.
No, because his Spider-Man powers.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is
Oh.
a great opening bit.
Beautiful image. Well,
Wonderful
it's The
bit.
Bachelor. The Bachelor is a very religious show, as we've learned in the last
Yes.
years. Talking about religion is like 99% of The Bachelor these days.
Yeah.
So
The other 1% is avoiding sex.
yeah, but that's only like 1%
Yeah,
of
yeah.
participants, and that's only until next week.
Mm-hmm.
But this
No,
week,
week after.
Yeah.
well, it
Yeah.
looks like Madison's upset already about it.
Unless we're all smashing
Madison-
our hometowns. Smashing.
Well,
in your-
Peter sounds like he's smashing like 6 days before or something.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's just the week of fantasy
Oh.
suites.
Yeah,
Right?
like they're just
Yeah.
Like
that
he was
like
far
first to
apart.
third.
6 days later
Yeah.
about
That
fantasy
makes
suites.
sense.
You know he sleeps with the first one, and then not the second, and then maybe the third.
Who
I-
are they?
I think he goes 1, 2, and not 3.
Oh, okay.
And then the because that's what they did with Luke P on Hannah's season. It's like he cared.
Do you,
That
so
was-
Yeah,
you
no,
think
Madison
Petus
will be
will
last.
use his penis?
It's always the person that has some type of like not issue, but like sidestep of having sex thing going on in their life that goes last.
Yeah, especially if it's about them having sex with other people.
Exactly.
Because then it's extra stinky.
Yeah.
That's producer stank, baby.
They're
at
not
its
going to put
finest.
her first and be like, whoa, thank God you caught me. I won't sleep with anyone then.
You got me.
Thank God you went first.
Yeah, no. Well, premarital sex is amoral and wrong. It's a sin.
It's a sin, yeah.
It's it's a sin. May anyone
The
who's
spiciest
engaged
of
in it.
sins.
It's the coriander of sins.
The coriander of sins. You guys got to check out Chipotle's new sin carne asada. They mix it in there with the coriander.
Carne asunder.
But
We digress.
that goes without saying.
Yes.
I think what goes with saying is the first.
Natasha didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, Natasha never stood a chance, and she wanted him to send her home.
Yeah.
She was basically on the verge of saying it, and she wanted him to say it so she could have some sympathetic value.
I don't know. I don't think either of them were feeling it, and I just think they both knew they were on TV.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
think either of them was like, I do feel that potential, and
They're
I
like-
would like this, but oops, they both knew what was happening.
Like now feels like an ideal time for us to part ways.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
it's like you don't really want me to meet your parents, dude. He was like, no.
This is the second time I've ever talked to you.
Yeah, thanks for the ride. Peru was lovely.
that's
Yeah.
an adept. That's an adept
Is it?
restating.
Mm.
Thank
More
you.
adept than my labeling right there. Yeah, that's true. And to go back to Madison, because we spent like 18 minutes talking about her date, which was
Faith date.
Her faith date.
Her faith-based date.
Her
Well,
faith-based date.
I think her faith was a character
Her
on
date,
that date.
faith-based.
It was definitely a 2-on-one with Madison and her
God.
faith.
V. Peter.
Madison and Jesus.
And the Lord was there by mention
Of course.
repeatedly.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't know. And Peter had a chance. This was the most interesting part of the date. Peter had a chance to have a real discussion with her about faith because Peter alluded to the fact that like he might not have the same faith or values of faith.
He pretty much said
As
that.
her.
He was like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know.
But then he
I
like
don't really-
cowered out.
I love you.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, but like I could bend my spine because I don't have one.
He's like, I'll go to church if you let me have sex with these other 2 women.
Yeah, like that's basically what he said. He's like, I can tell you're gonna have an issue with fantasy suites, so I want you to know I really like you.
He just seems like really crippled by how much he wants it to work out with her.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
to be
actually-
real about
yeah.
it. Like that's what it is. He's like, I'll say whatever I need to say. I'll do whatever I need
He's
to
like,
do.
you're so hot, but you love Jesus.
Well, not only did he say whatever, he said he was falling in love with her.
Yeah,
he was
knew
like-
just what to say.
Let me get through this so I can get to the thing I meant to say.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't buy that connection. I don't really buy her because I don't know. I feel like she is misdirecting Peter. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel
Feels
like
kind of Cassie Colton a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like not as like openly obsessive, but like I don't think she's feeling it, and I feel like he's feeling it. a
Really?
lot.
no, yeah, because even when that's what I mean. Like when he said like I love or I'm falling in love with you, I obviously she didn't say it back,
Right.
and
That's great. I needed that.
yeah, it's like that's a very like
Tastes great.
it's a clear diversion, right?
Yeah.
Same, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And Casey, that's your pick.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you
She's-
stand?
I think she's just doing what she needs to do to be at the end of this. You know, I don't think she wants him at all, but I do think she's going to win. I
And you
feel
think
very
that's
good about my
okay?
pick. No. Of course not. I'm here for the right reasons, but I do understand it. You know, it's the way the game is played nowadays. Some people just are on there to
it's not a
you know,
game.
So where do you think Peter stands with her then? Do you think she's just totally playing him?
No, I think that she's like interested enough in him, but like not like really, not like for life.
Yeah, but what about him?
I think he's pretty into it. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
I
Do you
I
think
think
he
he's-
'cause I
suspects
think
no
he's-
funny business?
Yeah, because I think he's taking the process seriously, and therefore, like when he says "I love you" to someone, like it means something to him because he believes this is gonna work. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
I think he's obsessed with her and Victoria.
He loves Victoria,
Yeah.
but she's gonna self-sabotage so hard
I hope
next
so.
week.
Yeah.
It
He's
is-
just begging her to get to hometown. Or I mean to fantasy.
Yeah,
Suites.
he's like, please,
Please, just hold on.
Like,
Just keep it together.
We're so close.
I really, really want you in the fantasy suites.
I didn't drag you all the way here for you to collapse in the semifinals.
Yeah, like this is it.
Yeah, don't lay an egg in the semis. Come out firing.
Yeah, he's.
You got 2 more rounds to go. You got this.
Yeah, and why did he mess with her like that? Why did he take her to the limo and like make her think she was going home?
Because he's a team player, and ABC wanted it that way.
True.
Yeah.
That is the answer.
Yeah.
He is a team player. He
Yeah.
stabbed himself in the forehead and lived to tell the tale, and then they bandaged him up, gave him a sweet Star Wars scar.
Yeah.
And,
I think Peter
Pete Loren.
when they had the date with Chase Rice where he was like, okay, I finally see what this show is. I think from then on he's like, you know what? You got me, you have me, you're paying me to be here. I'll do what you want, but you
he's at
promise me
work.
a wife. I get a wife at the end of this.
why does he
One
want to
cheese
or I
wife.
walk.
Well, actually, as I was saying,
Why for a walk? Why for a walk?
which is fair.
Yeah.
I think that I was about to ask why does Peter want a wife so bad, but then I keep flashing forward to that moment with his mom. I think Mama wants a wife
Yeah.
bad for Peter, and I
Yeah.
think
Bring
Peter is
her home.
Yeah,
I want to be an abuela.
make me an abuela.
Dude, I can't believe that fast forward at the end, like where it's just like I've seen the clip like 10 times. Every time I see it, I can't believe her.
No, that's
just
like
mortified.
immoral and
Yeah.
wrong. Like you shouldn't like
And
do that
also
to your
The way
hilarious.
she cries to her son to not lose her.
Who is her? Like, and how well could she know her? Because even if, like, theoretically it's Hannah, like it's rumored, how well
There's
does she
no
know
way.
Hannah? How
There's
could
no way.
Well, it's because she knows how he feels. She goes, don't lose, don't lose her, because I know that you would be sad.
Oh, no, Peter. Oh, Peter. It's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, yes, it is. That is.
Oh, dearie.
Indeed.
Oh, Peter Brosnan, you're so handsome.
Peter Brosnan.
What?
Pierce. But it worked with Peter.
Did you? Oh my God, Peter Brosnan.
Peter Brosnan.
No, I think because I'm talking about Peter
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much.
Peter's Brosnan. Peter's Brosnan.
I honestly, like couldn't tell if that was wrong, but I knew it was wrong because Peter Brosnan sounds so like pedestrian and not becoming of a British man.
Peter Brosnan.
Howdy, I'm Peter Brosnan.
There you go.
I'm an accountant.
Page
From Machu Picchu.
Machas Peaches.
from Manchas Peaches, Pedro Brosnan.
How about that guy at the 3-on-1 who's just like, you're dating all 3 of these ladies?
Yeah, he really
And
couldn't believe
Peter's
it.
like, see.
You know, I feel bad for Peter because
I don't.
No, you could tell how scared of Peruvians he was.
Just terrified of Peruvians.
He was walking around the cities with those girls, just gripping their forearms so tight, their knuckles were
Don't
white.
leave me.
Yeah,
he
only when he found time to take his hands out of his pockets. It's like, come on, man.
Well, he doesn't know what to do with them. He's just a child.
Yeah, he's just making sure his keys and wallet are still there. Freaking racist.
I don't.
He's like, where's mi pasaporte?
Embassy.
That's why he kept speaking in Spanish to the locals. He just kept saying, "I can understand you."
Yeah. It must be
Bottom line,
interesting.
Peter's racist.
Yeah, he's
Oh, super
super
terribly.
racist. Like it's so messed
and
up.
you heard it
No.
here first, and only here.
That's a Bad Boys exclusive. No, because like we're spiritual leaders in the Bachelor community, and Christ told us that Peter's racist, and we're here to spread the gospel. So praise him.
Yeah, it was a short one, but you should be happy about that.
No, some lessons are easy.
Yeah. Peter's racist. End of lesson.
Next lesson.
Do another, etc.
Moving on. Next lesson. Kelsey.
What about her?
Hike girl. She's hiking.
Hike?
Big hike girl.
Oh,
The big
ATV
mountain
chick.
rolling around.
On the mountain that changed varying degrees of steepness depending on what angle they shot it in.
In some angles, it was like 90
Yeah.
degrees
Yeah.
straight down.
It's terrifying.
Free
It's like
climbing.
they had Spider-Man powers.
Well, he's a man of faith when he
Lord
needs
is
to be.
truly with them.
When he wants to be.
When he wants to get into a girl's fantasy suite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going web. Heather Weber.
Yeah, he's very
Wow.
Christ-like in that way.
Yeah.
Because he's a Weber.
Yeah.
And he shoots his his webbing out of his stigmata.
Yeah, that's yeah, man
I'm
of
gonna
faith.
web.
Kelsey.
I like how this side of the table just ignores this side of the table. I'm gonna web. It's just Ryan S. pressing onward.
Listen.
Let's talk about Kelsey.
I think it goes without saying that
That-
Alex F's gonna web.
Yeah, we get it. You know,
He's single.
You're gonna
He is
web.
single
he's a man of faith and web.
and web.
Quick to web.
Kelsey.
Slow to judge.
Let's talk about Kelsey.
Early to bed.
Quick to web. Early to bed, early to web.
Why do you think I'm in bed so early? So Kelsey.
Presented
Mm-hmm.
a difficult choice to Peter.
Mm-hmm.
Will he accept?
Live and let die. Live or let die.
Yeah, will he let her live or will he kill her? Because I swear for a moment I thought he was going to push her over that cliff.
Oh, he could have too.
Because at some angles it would have been a sheer drop.
Yeah. Yeah, if the wrong cameraman's on them, whoops.
Kelsey
Oh.
dead.
Yeah.
What did they even do on their date?
They ATV'd.
Yeah.
They did?
Oh.
Yeah, it was for her first time. She'd never been on an ATV, if you can believe it.
Do you think they nerfed the speed of those ATVs, or do you think Peter drove slow as a courtesy to her?
I don't
Because
think
he was driving slow and he was in the lead.
I think they were just going uphill. If you've ever ridden an
Would you-
ATV
yeah.
uphill,
They
like
don't do
I
good
have,
uphill?
they do not do
90
great
degrees?
uphill.
Really? I thought they'd be super strong.
It depends on the gradation of the hill, but no, not ones
These
like
were
that. Not
damn near
cheapies.
straight up hills.
Those are cheapy, like $10 rentals from wherever they are in Paraguay. I don't know.
Oh no, they don't
Peru.
have dollars there. They have cheed.
Cheed.
The
Oh, yeah.
Peruvian cheed.
Yeah. Etymology, actually, cheed is the root of the English word cheese wife.
Who Hannah Ann is.
Well, if Peter has his way, she will be his cheese
Cheese
wife.
wife.
yeah.
But, well, Kelly sure didn't think so. Oh, wait. I want to say,
Say it. You won't.
the only thing that I wrote down about Kelsey's one-on-one date is that Peter is such a loser. Because he made that thing about, he was like, wow, we're in the clouds. And I was like, you just moron. Like, he's just, like, makes these inane observations. Like, get an original thought.
Wow, the sky's blue today.
Yeah, like, what the heck? He's like, it's-
Do you think if we could fly up in my plane onto those clouds, it'd be soft?
yeah, wait, why is he surprised by clouds? He
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
sees clouds all the
Yeah.
time.
Wow, we're in the sky.
Yeah, you know
What do you-
those things that can
Fake
potentially
pilot,
mean death and
Stolen
danger?
valor.
I feel like maybe he's addicted to Sky, and that's why he's a
And he's got
pilot.
that sky high going on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's addicted to being sky high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet.
That plays.
No, there's lots of
true.
jokes there.
true.
He gets Danielle Panabaked because he's so sky high.
Yes.
There it is. Now I got it. All right. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Thank you. That's a good reference. We're gonna do a podcast.
What
about-
if Peter is just Ron the bus driver at Sky High?
Okay, how many sky high things?
Do you
can we
remember
do?
Sky High?
Not
Absolutely.
at all. Seems
No?
like you guys know it really
Yeah, you
well.
But you remember that Danielle Panabaker is in Sky High?
No, not at
That's
all.
why
I'm
it
just
can't
taking
be.
your.
I'm trying
your
to think
word
of a
for
weed
it.
pun for Kurt Russell, and it's not happening.
He smokes that Kurt Brussels sprouts.
Ask and you
Yes.
shall receive.
Kurt Russell's in that movie, right?
Yeah,
Um,
he's the
He's Sky.
yeah,
he
Sheed
plays
Russell.
this guy. He plays
the commander.
he's-
The commander
No,
of
he-
Jetstream.
I think he plays Ego, the living planet.
Yeah.
No, that's Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Robert Downey Jr.
You're
R. Junior R.
Chris Evans. His last initial's just a double N.
Tom
N-Y-A.
Hiddleston. and Tom Hiddleston.
Loki.
Loki.
Nice.
Yeah. Dang, that's all of them, huh?
That's all of them.
Van O's.
I like plural initials. That's a good find.
Oh,
Coming to you more often, folks. You asked for it.
Plural.
Plural initials.
More ads, more initials.
Marissa Tomei. A.
She's Canadian.
A.
I actually saw her 2 days ago.
Really?
I was working an event that she was at, and I almost took a picture, but then I was like, that would look weird, and I like this job. So I didn't, but you got to believe me.
That's Hollywood for you.
I don't
Yes.
believe you.
All right.
Yeah.
You have to.
I've
Take
never-
you
well-
should have taken a picture.
Well,
Proof.
you have to, so moving on.
Moving on. Kelly thought for sure she wasn't going to move on.
She was so brash and confident, and it was
Yeah.
I think
so
they played that
beautiful.
up in the edit a lot.
Well, sure, but I loved watching her.
That's
fall.
when you knew she was going to go home when she said the cocky things. This show's so predictable.
I mean, it serves her
Yeah.
right though. After how she just like existed. Yeah, the person she is serves her
the
right.
most normal one left. Yes, I agree.
She was right that a relationship doesn't have to have all this drama. But
Peter's like, "Wow."
It absolutely does on this show.
on this show,
Does she
absolutely.
know what she's
Yeah,
doing.
But
Peter like takes so much offense to the fact that she doesn't play the game.
Yeah.
and it like mortifies him.
Yeah, it's too bad because as my pick, I feel a close connection to Kelly here.
Yeah,
And
R.I.P.
it's-
Kelly.
Yeah, it's sad to
Kelsey.
see her go. I don't know if I've ever had a pick. I've had one pick. Can't remember who it was that went home before hometowns. I'm usually very good at this.
What do you attribute?
this
What do you
time.
attribute your drop off to?
To her. Thinking she's better than the game. It's her fault. She blew this for
Yeah,
us.
it's
I really
absolutely
did everything
blame-
in my power to keep her in there.
No, she's the victim, but she takes all the blame in this.
For sure.
As victims do.
Yes. As is their right.
Hashtag not all victims are innocent.
Bum, bum.
That's about the worst thing we could come up with.
Hashtag believe.
That's like the worst stance we could possibly take as a podcast.
I think
Whoa.
We're a pro perpetrator podcast.
Hey, perps, tune in. Tune in, perps. More ads. Plural initials. Perps.
Yeah, check out our new podcast, Purple Rain. It's where we go through all of our favorite perps of the week.
We shower them in compliments.
Just kidding. That was
Also-
a joke.
Yeah.
also you could tune into the For Life Boys tomorrow. That's me and Alex F's spinoff podcast,
For the show for life, husband, lawyer, father, prisoner.
and that one's real.
Mm-hmm.
Really tune in.
Yeah, it's if you liked that last one that Ryan and I did with that one actor in it, it was a mini series. Robin Tunney was in it. I think.
Oh yeah, if you like that real podcast that we did about that show we can't even remember,
yeah, then you're gonna love this
Stumpton.
one.
it's just as real. Was it Stumpton?
No, it
Franklin and
wasn't.
Bash.
No, it was closer to Franklin and Bash, but it
Rizzoli
wasn't.
and Isles.
No, yeah, something
Chunks
like
and
that.
essence.
Chunks in this. Still can't
Shoot, I
see.
can't remember. It's too bad.
No,
It was
I
like
don't
the
think it got-
lockup. Or
Seems like
no,
you
that's
guys
what
really
one
have
is,
this
Locked Up.
podcast.
No, this was like the
The
O.J.
Slap.
Simpson or something.
Yeah, it was like the Slap. It was one of these limited series that they've been doing.
Like the perp.
Chicago.
The perp. I don't know. Talk about
whatever.
this.
What about what?
Final four hometowns.
Yeah.
I feel good about it because I got my pick in there,
Same.
and
Who's your pick?
Madison.
Who's your pick?
Hannah Ann.
Oh, you guys are trash.
No, but I got my take. I got a take I
Sorry.
want to drop on the podcast.
What's
I'm
this?
back this week, so I have things to say.
Hot take.
And my take is that I don't think Hannah Ann is gonna make it to the top 2. I think she's gonna go home as like the number 3
I hope.
after Victoria F goes home next week,
You
and then
wanna
I think
hear
it's
my
gonna be
take?
Kelsey left at the altar.
Do you think Kelsey's gonna win?
No,
My whole thing is none of them are gonna win because the desert thing. Here. You know who's
Well,
coming?
even if they
home?
win,
You know who it is?
they're
home?
with
No.
Peter, so they're not going to win. Nobody wins here.
Tyler C.
No, I think that the woman that Peter's mom wants him to bring home has to be McKenna. The only logical explanation. My pick,
you
McKenna.
cut me off for this.
It has to be her because I'm usually so correct. I picked Lauren B to win season 1 of the Batch Boys. That was like 10 decades ago.
You were such a boomer.
Yeah,
It's your only claim to fame.
Your high school state title. All right, bud.
You used to be able to throw a bachelor title over
Yeah.
them mountains.
Like
Uncle
you've ne-
Rico.
Like you've never seen.
Uncle
No.
Reek.
The Holy N.
Dynamite T.
Dynam 8.
No, on the real though, I do think he's going after Madison, who I think leaves in a shocking
Biased.
sexual exit because she's mad.
Well, that's the only one his
She's
parents
sexual.
know.
Yes, and I
exit.
think she's gonna bounce because and they're gonna be like, you
She's
felt
gonna
something.
strip down while she's getting into the limo in a sexual exit.
Well, the mom says something about God.
Right? God put her here for you. Go
Because
get
the mom
her.
probably
yours.
wants him to have more faith.
Bring her
She
home.
didn't
bring
make
her
any
home.
of those decisions. God did it. God put her there. Yeah.
Look,
Yep.
Yeah, just
She
like
has no
God told her to
agency.
bury
Look
all
how
bodies in
God
the
don't make no
backyard.
mistakes. Okay, how?
What'd you say about burying bodies, Jake?
Hmm?
Nothing.
Classic joke.
Um,
What do you mean it smells funny?
Oh, I hear a heartbeat under the floorboards.
Those are just my squeaky boots. Remember that episode
Hey,
of SpongeBob?
surprise plugs. Follow the Batch Boys on Instagram at the Batch Boys. www.batchboys.net/money. go to the rest of the site, but you can give us money.
It is
Yeah.
really /money.
No, I think it's /Fahim still because it is in Fahim's memory. We are remembering Fahim, of course. All the money that is donated to our site will be in honor of
Yeah,
Fahim.
there's
so.
no better way to honor someone than to get money
Yeah,
That's right.
for their loss.
yeah. So pay respect, please.
Thanks for your loss.
We're sorry for Fahim's loss. Give us money.
We're sorry for the loss of Fahim that we caused.
Yeah, we're accepting exclusively cashier's checks and cheed. So cheed is king in this market right now, and if you can get your hands on some, that's what we like.
Peruvian cheese.
give me some sweet cheese.
No, we need
That
Peruvian
cheetah.
cheese. The currency rate.
That sweet cheetah.
It's in all of our best interest to keep some cheat in a safe on an offshore bank account
Yes.
because it is only going to explode in value.
Oh, I sleep with cheed in my mattress.
I've got cheat in my pocket. I've got cheat in my wallet at all times.
I
just in case.
cheated my foreskin.
It's a good. It's It goes without saying.
Yeah, you keep your cheed close, man.
And just for the record, he is single. So I think it goes without saying that
If you want to make a withdrawal, put your money where your mouth is. No, put your mouth where his money is. Alex F for Batch.
yeah, he's earned it.
He's a real straight shooter.
He's a man of faith. He's a spiritual leader.
Oh boy.
So, I think that this is why we're the best in the business.
Oh,
We're the
yeah.
#1 rated Bachelor podcast on the
This
internet.
is why you give us your money.
So yeah,
It's
and
because of all the Bachelor we talk about all the time.
Yeah, we covered a lot. This was a good episode. That's the sound of us patting ourselves on the back.
Nothing else.
I hope you enjoy it. Let's do this for like 10 seconds, just because the Batch Boys Nation knows we deserve it.
Here, let me get your bag.
Yeah, wait, let's all get each other's bags. And with that, I'm Ryan S.
Oh, I'm KCS.
I'm Jake C.
And I'm Alex F.
And it looks like next week's gonna be crazy. Victoria F's gonna self-sabotage. Surprise, surprise.
I hope so.
Yeah.
She's awful. They're all awful.
Yeah,
They
this
are
is
all
bad.
awful.
No,
This is one of the
who's
worst
Batchette?
seasons ever.
Nobody?
Kelsey,
I
maybe?
I would take Hannah B 2.0 over this.
Hannah B.
same.
Hannah B. Yeah, I'd
But
take
then
season
where
2
do
of
they
her.
go?
Who
That's a
cares?
question for another time.
To my hometown because I'm gonna go on the show if it's Hannah B, and I'm gonna win her heart.
Whoa.
And then the Batch Boys will have a whole exclusive.
Just
Bold.
buy her heart.
I'm not rich enough yet. I mean, we as a podcast are
Do
extremely.
you have an
well-used.
organ guy? Do you know you need an organ
Like to
guy?
sell
Do
organs,
you need
my
an,
organs?
Yeah, do you need an organ guy?
I don't think I have any more I can sell. Like I how many kidneys can you have?
One. You need
6.
one.
What?
You have 2.
I sold 2. I swear I had 3. Unless that guy lied.
No, it's you're thinking of testicles.
Yes.
Yes.
Got him.
Yes, all of us.
Thanks for sticking around after that send off.
And we'll be back next week. See ya.
I guess.
Hometowns.
Hometown.
Big week.
Let's all pat ourselves on the back.